All right, so everyone's always talking about finding the next big L2 for Ethereum, but no one ever talks about finding an L2 for Solana or Cardano or any of the other layer 1 blockchains. And so I've been focusing a lot on Solana recently. I've talked about a number of different meme coins on Solana's blockchain. I've told you guys how Solana's TVL is number 2. It's reached an all-time high of over $12 billion. Currently, it's sitting around $8.3 billion, but I think that Solana is one of the best places to invest right now, whether it's with meme coins or Solana in general. I think it's much better to invest in Solana's ecosystem than Ethereum. And if we're looking at Solana, there's a layer 2 project that is in its pre-sale that's raised over $22 million in a very short period of time, and it's called Solaxy. So Solaxy is a project that is the next evolution in layer 2 technology, and they say it doesn't just build on Solana, it unlocks the full potential of its entire ecosystem. And the pre-sale just went live in December of 2024. And so this was the world's first Solana layer 2. And in a matter of 3 months, this project has outperformed nearly every other pre-sale we have talked about on the channel. If we look at Solaxy, you can see that this project has raised over $22 million in a very short period of time. If we're looking at the project right now, one SolX token is equal to $0.00164. You can go ahead and get it with card, you could get it with crypto, you could buy directly with Solana. And if we're just looking at this project, it is doing something very, very different than anything else in the Solana ecosystem. Because if we're looking at it, we can see that it says, in terms of Solaxy, it is Solana's layer 2. It's the world's first Solana layer 2 project out there. And the cool thing about it is that it's taking the very best aspects of Solana, but making it even better. Because with Solaxy, it's solving the congestion issue that we're currently seeing with Solana. Because Solana recently recorded its highest all-time fees spent on like Solana transaction fees in the month of January. There's over $550 million in fees spent on Solana's blockchain in January of 2025. So with Solaxy, it's designed to basically solve this congestion issue that we've seen with Solana's blockchain. It processes transactions off-chain, then settles them on Solana's mainnet, which is an approach that has improved scalability on other blockchains, and it also introduces functionality beyond scaling. So the team is building a bridge between Solana and Ethereum, aiming to enable easy asset transfers while preserving Solana's speed. It also arises while Solana's been facing a lot of changes, because like I said, Solana's been very popular. We've seen a lot of meme coins launch. We've seen Trump and Melania launch their own meme coins, and there's been just a lot of failed transaction delays and just this congestion issue. So with SolX, that's the native token of Solaxy. It's going to play a critical role in Solana's ecosystem moving forward, and that's why I think they've raised millions and millions, over $20 million in such a short period of time. So right now they have around 70,000 followers over on X, and on top of this, we can see in terms of their Telegram, you can see there's around 7,500 members in their Telegram group. Not only this though, but also we've seen a lot of major articles written about Solaxy. So it says hidden crypto gem, Solaxy surges past $19.2 million as experts predict massive gains. They talk about how by mid-2024, over 100,000 tokens were being launched on Solana every single month, making it the most active blockchain ecosystem. It says we saw Bonk and Trump and Melania. Those gained widespread, a lot of attention. But Solaxy's layer 2 network is going to be a game changer because it's going to help tackle this network congestion problem. So like I said, we saw the highest amount of transaction fees spent on Solana's ecosystem ever, $550 million in January. We're seeing hundreds of thousands of tokens that are launching every single month on Solana's blockchain, and this is only going to increase, especially since we've seen Trump launch his own meme coin, and we've seen a lot of other big names, like we saw Trump, Melania, we've even seen like Dave Portnoy with Jailstool. We've seen a lot of big names talk about Solana's ecosystem and talk about launching meme coins on it. So that is why I think Solaxy is going to present a massive, massive opportunity for people who invest in it early, because of the fact that Solana is one of the fastest growing ecosystems in crypto. We're seeing more tokens launch on Solana's blockchain than any other in the history of crypto. And if you're just looking at it, it makes sense that we need to see some layer 2 solutions for Solana, given the fact that there's been so many people using it every single day. There's congestion issues, and sometimes transactions fail quite a bit. So if we're looking at the white paper for Solaxy, you can see they talk about all the key things that they've planned on doing in terms of challenges right now with Solana and their solution to it with their L2. They talk about the roadmap. Key milestones on it is phase 1, the foundation, launch the pre-sale, introduce staking incentives to reward early participants, build a community. Phase 2 is into expansion. You're going to see the TGE to distribute Solax, listing on centralized and decentralized exchanges. And then phase 3 into deployment, where you'll see full deployment of the Solana layer 2 blockchain, onboarding of high transaction decentralized applications, and enabling multi-chain integrations. And then if you scroll down a little bit more, you can see that they talk a little bit about technical information about the project, which really isn't too important. And we don't need to cover that in today's video. But the thing that I really like about it in terms of broad scale of what Solaxy is doing is that they are utilizing the security of Solana, but improving upon the speed and addressing those congestion issues that we currently see. We can see that in terms of tokenomics, there's 20% for treasury, 15% for marketing, 25% for rewards, 10% for listing, and 30% for development. I really like this breakdown because there's a large portion of it allocated to community growth and expansion. Not very much of it is just reserved for one person or just for the team. So that usually is a good sign when you see that. If you look at the history tab, you can see how they're just talking about where Solaxy plays its role in terms of the future of crypto, future of blockchain technology, and it's just really an exciting project, an exciting thing. So if we're looking at Solana meme coins right now, there's a lot of top projects, and Solaxy isn't going to compete with any of these. Solaxy is building its very own layer 2 for Solana's ecosystem. And it's not even really competing with Solana either, because Solana already has its own community, its own market. Solaxy is just going to enhance Solana's network. Because just like Polygon did with Ethereum, Solaxy is addressing key issues that are present in Solana's blockchain right now and is only going to get more present over time. So I'll keep you guys updated on what happens with this project, but it's a project that has raised more money than I've seen any other project in pre-sale raise in 2025, and I think the reason it's done so well, and I think it's going to have one of the most successful launches in 2025, is because it's capitalizing on the massive growth we have seen on Solana's blockchain.